So you can see it's pretty messy. I mean, I knew I was taking a chance coming up the stairway to heaven, but I mean, I figured I did worse. I walked a trail just below this trail along the Leopard Brook Reservoir, and man, it was much worse than this the whole way. So figure if I can do that, I can do this. This trail should actually be a bit better up ahead. Hopefully. Hopefully. Knock on wood. I would knock on wood, but there is lots of water between me and the trees, so I'm not going to do it. Not literally. You guys can do it for me. I hope the video is not being drowned out by the sun, because I mean the sun is right up ahead there, so the video is most likely seeing it, so I apologize for that, but it is what it is. I'll check the footage when I get home and see if it's worthy of posting or not. At the very least, it'll show what the trails look like for the most part. This is pretty representative of what the other trails would look like, minus the ones that go along the lake, because those are on a slope and the water runs downwards into the reservoir from all around the reservoir. Hoping to see some owls, maybe even a fox. Love to see some porcupines. Seen lots last year, so I'm hoping I'll see lots this year too. Yeah, trail conditions are not too bad up here. I figured there's a few rough patches, and I figure I know where they're at, so they won't surprise me when I come up upon them. I'll figure I'd say, give you a warning. The black flies are actually starting to come out really early this year since it's been so nice. So if you're out and about in Nova Scotia, be prepared to come in contact with those guys. Mosquitoes, especially black flies. They're not at full strength yet, so it's not too bad, but they are out, so be warned. Come next month, they'll really be present. You'll need to wear like face mesh, keep them off you, and to keep comfortable out here. This is a pretty bad spot. A little mushy over here too, but nothing you can't navigate around. At least you're not sinking into it like the trail along the lake. Curious to see what, yeah, the worst has happened up here. They made a little land bridge over the brook here and put a pipe down, but you'll see up ahead here, the winter rains and the snows have just ate it all away. That's too bad. I know Andy and it was Nathan up here at the time were fixing this up. They put quite a bit of work into it. Can actually see here, there's a little water beetle clinging to the rock here. I always love this brook. Whether it's blowing out the trail or not, I still love it. The water, I love flowing water. Whew, up here is pretty bad. But up ahead should be pretty dry all throughout until pretty much the end. Little blip at the end, but shouldn't be too bad. Got all this green algae or whatever it is growing in these puddles already. They'll dry out within the coming weeks when because the temperatures are about to go back up after this big stint of rain we had. About to get lots of sunshine, thankfully. Should heal these trails pretty quickly. And to think it's only like, what, April 6th? I think it's April 6th today. Might be wrong. Could be the 7th. Got all the blooms in the trees. The catkins are coming out, throwing out their pollen all over the place. And that's not why I have a sniffle today. I just have a sniffle because I've been walking a lot. Warms up your body and your nose runs, especially when it meets with the wind, which is kind of present today. So beautiful in this particular area. Love looking into the forest here. This particular section is really beautiful out here too. All this older growth mingling with all these little guys. So beautiful out here. Stay out of the center of the trail. Oof, it's bad. Except for where they laid down this gravel last year. And this is the end point that I was saying will be a little sketchy, and it is. Got all these dark-eyed juncos over here in the bushes, foraging on the side of the trail. Love those guys. You can hear their little chirps all around us here. Beautiful out here. It's very wet and muddy, but it's worth it to come through, that's for sure. The pond is really full. You can see here it pretty much meets the top of the trail, when usually it's a good foot and a half down from the trail. So yeah, pretty much walk right into it. Not used to seeing this part flooded like it is today. Wow. It's all trampled down. Usually when I see it, it's full of plants. Tall weeds and stuff. Ferns. These guys, these burrs over here. There's all kinds of these. I think these are, I believe they are maybe coltsfoot? Coltfoot or whatever it's called. Throw out these big elephant leaves at the bottom of them pretty much. still some ice cover here on this particular pond, but for the most part around the park, there's none. All right, that's Stairway to Heaven, guys. She's pretty messy, but she's doable. Take care.